podcasts. From the Dogfish Head Brewery, Sam Calagione.
It's been a long, strange, but wonderful trip.
From the Boston Beer Company, Jim Cook. Welcome back to the Friday Beer Buzz, Jim.
Well, it's nice to be back.
They're normally from Aberdeenshire in Scotland. From Brewdog, we have James Watt and Martin Dickey. Welcome to the show, guys.
Biggest mission today is just to make other people as passionate about your state craft beers as we are.
And now, the three-time winner of the Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters Excellence in Broadcasting Award. The recipient of 2 Pennsylvania Associated Press Broadcasters Association Awards for Excellence, promoting and advancing the craft and microbrew culture in Northeast PA. This is another edition of
The Friday Beer Buzz!
And the Friday Beer Buzz, powered by Sabatini's Pizza and Sabatini's Bottle Shop in Bar Exeter. Sabatini's, the area's greatest selection of rare, crafted, imported beers. Growlers and crowlers and 37 rotating drafts at Sabatini's Pizza and Sabatini's Bottle Shop and Bar, Wyoming Avenue in Exeter. Guess who's here? Lindo Sabatini from Sabatini's.
Hello, good morning.
That was a fancy schmancy new little open, huh?
It threw me off, but I got it.
It threw you off. Hey, by the way, pizza is the top takeout across the world. How about that?
That's nice.
No doubt about it. We talked about that. Brian is with us as well. Brian Hughes, who was so excited. He was overexcited when I asked to come in today, and now I know why, because he was looking forward to the Friday Beer Buzz.
I get to combine my 2 favorite passions in my life: drinking beer and being on the radio.
Right, which usually you shouldn't mix those two together. But now we go to Bill from mybeerbuzz.com. Hi, Bill.
Happy new intro Friday.
Well, we might have a couple of intros. We'll play around and have fun. But there are a lot of great guests, and there are still more out there that we didn't even get to put on the intro.
Yeah, we spent the first 2 or 3 years coaxing, cajoling, coercing our guests to, right before they came on the air, saying, "Hi, this is Sam Calagione from Dogfish Head, and you're listening to WILK, home of the Friday Beer Buzz."
Yes, and you were like a blushing schoolgirl in some of those interviews, because I was listening. It was pretty funny.
Oh, honest to goodness, some of these guys, are the top of the industry for us. Sam Calagione and Jim Cook. And we have many. I'm excited if we do multiple intros also, because we have quite a few. And I am beside myself that Martin Dickey and James Watt from Brewdog, the guys who took the longest time possible to record the intro, because they kept dropping the F-bomb in the middle of the intro.
Yes, I wish I had the outtakes. I wonder if I have the outtakes. I'll have to look.
We had them on the phone. We had them. Remember, we had to record.
We pre-recorded it. Yes.
Yeah, we had recorded it like noon on a Tuesday, and in all honesty, I think they were tanked by noon on a Tuesday. They were in Philadelphia doing a press tour.
Yeah, it was really cool. Before we get to the beer news and all that fun stuff, I just want to talk to Lindo quick about things going on there at Sabatini's Pizza. Obviously, back to taking in customers. You said it was pretty busy that first week or so. How's it going?
It's been good. We've as good as it could be. We've taken it as it comes to us, and right now, fortunately, people are allowed in. We're open up Wednesday through Sunday still, and inside, outside, takeout, and just doing what we have to do.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see the numbers going down eventually because of that peak after the holidays. So hopefully things continue. All right, beer news with mybeerbuzz.com.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to ask first, Brian, where do you come down on beer? We have people that I don't know, I don't really like beer all that much, or we have people that say, I love it, and here's my favorite. Where do you come down?
Well, I've always been kind of like a Coors Light, Michelob kind of fan, but, I think they'd try something new, change up the palate a little bit.
Well, we will do our best to change that.
All right.
As much as we are a drink what you love what you drink show. If that's what you like, drink it and enjoy it and love it. But we always try to expose people to newer, better, potentially what we call their soulmate beer. So maybe we'll help you find one.
Right. Go around once in life, so.
Yeah, give it a shot, right?
So in beer news, we have what I consider the biggest time of the year for beer for myself personally. It is the January time frame when we we get two of my favorites. One from Trogs Brewing Company in Hershey, Pennsylvania, is called Nugget Nectar, and one from Comstock, Michigan, from the Bell's Brewery called Hop Slam. And I can tell you that Nugget Nectar has arrived. I know it's already in my refrigerator. And Hop Slam, I'm lucky enough to get my hands on a bottle, but Lindo, you can tell me, has Hop Slam hit our area yet? I know it's made it to Emmaus.
Well, this is very fitting that you're mentioning both at the same time. Today we will be getting delivered Trogs Nugget Nectar 12-pack cans and 16-ounce cans and Hop Slam bottles.
Ooh.
All
Nice.
today.
Just some.
Hop Slam is a big 10% double IPA. I tell people every year, get out there and try it. You maybe don't want to drink two at a time or two in a night, but get it now, get it fresh, and drink it fresh. Don't shelve it until May or June. It will not be as good in May or June. And Nugget Nectar is the same. Drink it now, drink it fresh. These are two of my favorite beers, so if that counts for anything, go get them.
I remember the trip to Trogs. So I remember we all lined up against the wall there. I mean, and got that huge picture.
I don't
times.
remember that.
Well, hopefully we'll get back to that again.
Must have been a good beer.
It was a lot of good beers.
After the COVID, yeah, that was a fun time though. And Chris Trugner, another one that we didn't get in the intro, but we will.
Yeah, Chris and John Trogner, good pals, nice enough to host us all as our third stop on a 3-brewery stop. So, yeah, it's slightly blurry at our visit to Trogs, but still nonetheless a great time.
It was.
One of our favorites, Stone Brewing Company, is coming out with something, and we're out ahead of this news, Chrononaut IPA. That's Chrononaut IPA. And if you know Stone at all, Stone is IPA heavy. All their anniversary beers have been IPAs. All their new and innovative beers have almost all been IPAs. And Chrononaut IPA is a tribute to all the IPAs that came before it. So it is supposed to encompass all of the technology and all of the things that they have learned about brewing IPAs into one IPA. And it is a 7.5% IPA, and I can't wait to try it.
Sounds good. I bet John Webster would love to try that. He's such an IPA guy.
Yeah. We will get our hands on that one.
Yeah.
We have one last tidbit of news, and if you are a Firestone Walker fan, we have their brewmaster, Matt Brynildson, on the show with us. They are from Paso Robles, California. They have a very popular beer. It won 2020 GABF Gold, and it is called Wookie Jack, and it is a black rye IPA, and they are now re-releasing it in 16-ounce cans. However, there's a hitch. It is California only or online only. And I don't know, Pennsylvania and Utah are the two states that are sort of backwoods with beer. I don't know if they'll ship to PA, but it's worth checking.
Oh, geez.
It's worth a road trip.
Yeah. Well, that's wine country. Paso Robles is out near the Napa Valley, so you could have a dual. If you're into wine or you're into beer, or your significant other is into wine and you're into beer, it would be a great place to go. And I have seen the pictures. It is an amazing brewery to visit. So if you get a chance to go,
It sounds like a nice place. Yeah.
We are featuring a beer today that I'm surprised Lindo chose. I'm excited that he chose it. I had a recent trip last summer, right before the pandemic craziness hit. Last summer, we went to one of our stops was Acadia National Park. And in Acadia, I got my hands on a bunch of beers from this brewery, including today's beer. The beer is called The Substance, which sounds like it's something that the FBI would be swabbing off of a phone or something. But it comes from Bissell Brothers Brewery, and they are out of Portland, Maine. And this is, it's important to note, this is a family-run, family-owned, family-started brewery, started by brothers Noah and Peter. Bissell, ironically enough, is their last name. And the beer that we're tasting today, The Substance, is not only their flagship beer, it is the first beer that they brewed and released back in 2013. So this one has a lot of roots, and if you're going to taste a beer from Bissell Brothers, what do you think, Lindo? Is this the one to taste?
I think it is. I mean, this is the only beer they brewed for, I think, 8 or 9 months when they first opened up. This was the beer they had, and for me, the reason why I chose this beer is people are talking about New England style IPAs, West Coast IPAs. This thing, for me, it kind of hits in the middle. It's an IPA where whatever you want to drink as an IPA, I think it can hit it in one can. So I mean, for me, Maine, New England, whatever you want to talk about, and you're talking about an IPA that you can have more than one style drink or appreciate, I think this is it. It's a little on the bitter side. It's a little on the has a little bit of the juiciness and sweetness to it. For me, that's why I chose it.
Yeah. I wonder how Brian feels from Mr. Coors Light. Brian.
You're trying to branch out a little bit.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you like hoppy beers, or is this like a whole new thing for you?
This would be new for me.
Very
actually.
different. Very different. Okay.
I would call this, if Coors Light was sort of the wading pool where you're just dipping your toes into the pool, I would call this not the deep end of the pool, because Lindo and I certainly have brought a lot of deep end of the pool beers on the show. I would call this sort of the middle of the pool.
Oh, okay.
As far as hoppiness and bitterness. Not really crazy from an IPA standpoint, and relatively mild at 6.6% ABV. It's not going to knock you over. It's certainly stronger than a 4.5% Coors Light, but not crazy.
What are you trying to say there?
Yeah, this isn't the one that normally, though, when people start to wade into, a different kind of beer, if you're going from like a Coors Light or something, I guess this might be a little too much of a change to start, do you think, or maybe not?
Yeah, for me, I'm a hoppy guy. Brian, I don't know. What do you think?
I'll give it a shot.
Did you try it yet?
I was waiting for the cue.
No, there's no cue. We've already started.
No, I'm almost done.
Third case by now. I had no idea. Let me try it.
You give it a shot there. I'm sorry. I probably should explain to him. Have a sip. Let us know what you think.
Our in-studio tradition, Brian, is that typically half an hour before the show even starts, we are on empty glasses.
Sometimes you'd hear like us talking at 8:15, and you hear in the background.
BeerBuzz is like Fight Club, Nobody talks about.
No, we don't tell you about what's that. So you think you like it though?
It's not bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, not bad. Good.
I was wondering if I would need a lifeguard to pull me out of the pool. If it's
you might have to hang around in my office for a while. That's all. Okay.
This is a traditional IPA, and Bissell Brothers, because they are in the New England area, they can name their New England style IPAs New England IPA. They don't have to use the word style. This one uses Apollo hops, Centennial hops, Chinook hops, Simcoe hops, and a really interesting thing called Falconer's Flight hops. And what Falconer's Flight is a blend of a number of different varieties of hops to create a standard alpha profile. Alpha is the hoppiness level, the acidity level of a hop, and they blend available hops together to come up with Falconer's Flight. And that sometimes leans into that very sort of piney, resinous hops in a beer.
Now, this is something, if somebody is interested, listening now, obviously head on over to Sabatini's Beer and Bottle Shop, and they can ask for it, right?
Yeah, this is another reason why this beer was chosen for today is it's very, very rarely offered in Pennsylvania. So we really never have it, and since we were able to get a few cases, I figured it was a pretty good time to feature it. We do have it, and we should have it through at least the rest of the night tomorrow.
Yeah. So if you wanted to try it, don't sit around on your hands waiting, right?
No, not at all.
And what's interesting with the Bissell brothers is one of the brothers has formed something called the Sleek Machine Distributors, and they sort of self-distribute. So they take care of themselves, which I think is good. That means they get into the markets that they should be in, and that means they will be in Pennsylvania, because Pennsylvania is a market they should be in.
Awesome. Alrighty, well, Bissell Brothers, the substance, if you want it, head on over, because the Friday Beer Buzz, powered by Sabatini's Pizza and Sabatini's Bottle Shop and Bar in Exeter. Sabatini's has the area's greatest selection of rare craft and imported beers. Yes, they have Bissell Brothers, the substance, but it's only here for a limited time. Growlers and Crowlers, 37 rotating drafts at Sabatini's Pizza and Sabatini's Bottle Shop and Bar, Wyoming Avenue in Exeter. The Friday Beer Buzz, bringing good beers and good people together.